Hi! We've got a guest today. Hello. Welcome to another day of Craftmas, where I thought it would be the perfect time to share some free vintage knitting and crocheting patterns that I think you might be able to knit up in time to give as gifts this year. I was hoping that today that I could share with you my hand knit item that I'm working on for my homespun yarn that I created from my fleece, but I think I need just a hair more time to finish it before I show you all. And since today we are about exactly 2 weeks away from Christmas, if that's something that you celebrate, I thought it would be a good time to put out some ideas for what you might be able to crochet or knit in that time to give us some last minute gifts. Please do keep in mind that these are vintage patterns transcribed exactly as they are, so they are not even close to as much detail as one might expect from modern beginner patterns. So while I might categorize them as some quicker projects, they might take a little bit longer to figure out the pattern if you're not used to reading vintage patterns that are heavily abbreviated and not very well described. There's quite a few patterns that I had in mind to share for this, but the first one that I thought of that I would personally highly consider doing myself is like a soap saver bag or like a soap baggie, because I think it's really cute. So I actually have a local goat milk soap maker who owns her own goats, and she makes soap from them. And so what I was thinking is I would buy some of her specialty soap that I think a recipient might like, and then to add a little bit of a personal touch is then I would add that bag on top of it. I like when my soaps are inside of a bag because I prefer to hang them up in my shower rather than lay them on a surface, and I like the extra little bit of exfoliation and lathering that comes from that. The next one that stood out to me, which is one that I would actually like to make for myself because I think it's very cute, or maybe like a different animal version or like a... Anyway, let me talk about it first and then I can tell you about what other thoughts that I had. And that is a little hair accessory that is a butterfly. It's a little crochet butterfly that you're supposed to wear as a hair accessory. Either you can attach it to like a clip or a bobby pin or a hair tie scrunchie, something like that, and have it be like a really cute thing that you can wear in your hair. And I like this one a lot, and I would make not just a butterfly, but probably like a strawberry, mushrooms, snowflake, a bow, and there's tons of these like free motif patterns out there that you can find that I think would be really fun to knit or crochet up. And then you would have to find like the other bit of this, which I guess would be like a hair tie or a scrunchie or some sort of hair clip that you can attach it to. But I think that this would be a really, really cute one to do. And just thinking about it for me, if someone made something like this for me, I would be over the moon, happy and excited about it because I would wear it all the time. And you could, like I said, you could make a variety. I decided to show this one particular butterfly one, but there are a ton of things that you could do, and you can personalize it to different people. So if you have like 20 people on your gifting list and you want to make something handmade for all of them, then you can maybe find a motif that you think each person might enjoy. The last one that I thought of is a knitting pattern, and I don't know if it's cliche. Maybe it feels cliche to me, but I'm not sure if it is. But it's cliche for a good reason because I think it is very useful, and that is knit slippers. I always have cold feet in the house, especially in the winter time. So I'm always wearing socks and slippers, and I don't know why, but I tend to constantly kick them off because I sit with my feet on chairs, as you can probably tell right now. So I kick my slippers off and then I walk away without them. So I always want like 100 different pairs of slippers scattered around where I live. So I always have some to slip on when I'm ready. So I'm always happy to get new slippers. And this is like a really nice chunky knit pattern that I think could be knit up pretty quickly. If you don't have yarn that's thick enough, you can definitely, in my mind, hold more than one strand together to get the thickness and the tension that you need. You could add cute, like I think this one has a little bow on the top. You can also put pom-poms on it, or what if you crochet the butterfly and put it on these slippers? That would be cute too, right? Like you could personalize these in different ways. I like things that are either little and decorative or useful. In my family, we tend not to gift each other items. We tend to like to gift each other a little bit more consumables because we have a lot of things. We're all a bit maximalist, let's say. And so constantly gifting each other more things tends to be a little bit overwhelming. So we like to err on the side of something that can be consumed or something that we know is useful or thoughtful or not so big. So like a little hair clip or some slippers that we know a person is going to wear, something like that is very much appreciated by everyone. So that's what I was thinking of when I was thinking of what are some smaller, faster, easier to make patterns, in my opinion, that are free, that could probably use some leftovers of yarn that I already have in my stash and wouldn't take me, 2 months to make, but rather maybe 2 weeks. Until in my family we exchange gifts. So one of the things that you might have heard, I chat about it sometimes, is that I'm originally from Germany, as is my entire family, and so for us, our gift exchange is on the 24th. We also have St. Nick, so we already celebrated that with gifting each other some chocolate if we had well-polished shoes. Yeah, I love this cozy time of year, and we celebrate it more as a time to get together with family and, cook, bake for each other, slow down, enjoy the sunlight when it's out, uh, revel in the coziness of lighting candles in the evening and slowing down together, doing puzzles, knitting, crafting together, taking the time to decorate something. I am going to be spending the rest of the day knitting on my project, and hopefully I'll get to show it to you the day after tomorrow. Thank you again so much for watching. If you want to get caught up, I will leave the playlist for this year's Craftmas here. Maybe you aren't fully caught up yet, but yeah, day after tomorrow we should be wrapping up on the homespun, and then I'm thinking about starting to work on this sweater. I don't know how far I'll get, but we can at least start it during Craftmas and then see when we have the time to finish it and what your thoughts are on maybe turning this into a pattern with extended sizing or a different style of pattern. So let me know. And I'll see you again really soon, I guess. Thanks for watching. Bye.